Welcome, explorers. You've arrived at Paleo Park, where ancient worlds come alive. Tickets and guest services are to your right, and the journey begins just beyond the gates. We hope you...
These are apatosaurs, sometimes called the deceptive lizard. The one closer to us is about 75 feet long and tips the scales at roughly 30 tons. They spend a lot of time in the water. It helps...
leaps in prey. The rookies are gallimimus, one of the fastest animals on the reserve. Adults can hit 40 miles an hour in short bursts, which is why you'll notice...
These little guys you're watching are Ophnelia, about 6 feet from nose to tail, hip high on an adult human and quick to pink antelopes with beaks. Notice the coat of feathers soft down over the body and longer quills along
Arthrodons. Full grown, they top out around 6 feet long, with most of that being tail. Those tails are stiff, braced with quills, and act like a counterweight when they sprint, up to 30 miles an hour. The fuzzy...
These are southern plains triceratops. Our big cow in front measures about 22 feet from nose to tail and weighs close to 6 tons. Take a look at the frill. Those blues and ochres aren't just...
These are Oranosaurus, early relatives of iguanodons. Notice the tall sail of skin stretched over those spine tips, likely for display or storing fat, not armor. They feed most...
What you're seeing are Pachycephalosaurus, a feathered plant eater from the late Cretaceous. That bony dome's covered in a tough keratin layer, almost like a rhino horn. Instead of banging head on, they usually shove sideways.
These are Parasaurolophus, one of the most distinctive hadrosaurid dinosaurs. Notice how their tails stay level with the spine. That keeps the body balanced.
To your left is our herd of Stegosaurus, plant eaters from the late Jurassic. Each weighs about 5 tons, but feeds mostly on low soft ferns and horsetails. Those tall plates aren't armor, they're thin blood-rich structures.
Right down here, folks, this is our Mosaurus herd. They're early relatives of the giant sauropods, but these adults max out around 6 feet long, tail to snout. Those fuzzy filaments help keep them warm on chilly Patagonia.
These are Microceratus. Grown-ups stand a bit over 2 feet tall, about the size of a big turkey, and most of that length is tail for balance. You can see the fuzzy coat and the quill crest along the back.
These giants are Brachiosaurus. Their front legs are longer than the back ones, so the body tilts upward like a living suspension bridge. The adult by the water weighs around 40 to 50 tons.
These are Diplodocus, some of the longest animals to ever walk the earth. From nose to tail, they're pushing 90 feet. Those pencil-thin teeth are perfect for stripping soft leaves, and you can see how that...
Shoulder spikes pretty close. Yep, those shoulder spikes can reach half a meter long, and they use them mostly for display and defense. This is Gigantospinosaurus, a stegosaur from what is now China. Adult animals like...
This is our adult male Tyrannosaurus rex. Those copper and black feathers you see along his back and tail help with heat control and display. The downy and cream feathers on his neck insulate him at night. He weighs...
What you're looking at are Utah raptors, the largest known raptor species. This pack has 5 adults. Each one tops out around 16 feet long, about as heavy as a black bear. Those feathers are...
These are Velociraptor mongoliensis, fully feathered, about the size of a tall turkey. Top speed, 40 miles an hour in short bursts. Those sickle claws on the second toe, razor sharp. They use them like hooks when they pin prey. They're
Dakotaraptors. They're late Cretaceous predators, about 6 meters long with powerful legs and, as you can see, full coats of feathers. The sickle claw on the inner toe is nearly 4 inches and folds up.
These are Trudons, mid-sized predators from the late Cretaceous. They're fully feathered. Watch how the light hits those iridescent coverts on the neck, and they're among the most intelligent dinosaurs we've got here.
You're looking at our female Spinosaurus. She weighs just over 8 tons, and that sail on her back reaches nearly 7 feet tall. She's built for water, long crocodile snout, conical teeth, and a...
The one in front here is a female guanlong. See that sail-like crest arching over her snout? It's made of thin bone covered in keratin and tiny feathers. When she's calm, it's a dull orange, but watch what...
And this big girl in front is our female Giganotosaurus, about 46 feet nose to tail. Those jaws can clamp down with more force than a modern crocodile. Her partner behind her weighs in close to 8 tons. They're not...
Two are our Carnotaurus pair, both about 20 feet from nose to tail. Those little horns on their heads are keratin, same material as a rhino.
They're fast, right?
Very, built for sprinting after prey, but you can see they don't...
These little guys are Compsognathus. Full grown, they only reach about 3 feet long and weigh just under 7 pounds. They're pack hunters, great at chasing down lizards and small mammals, and as you can see, they don't mind fish.
Up front is the male, about 40 feet long and just under 7 tons. You can pick him out by the burnt orange flank stripes and that pale scar across his neck from a fight last spring.
These are our resident Allosaurus, a mated pair we call Rook and Dahlia. They're late Jurassic predators, about 9 meters from nose to tail. Built for speed and ambush. See how the jaws close over the teeth? Those lips keep the blades from drying out.
What you're looking at here are a pair of live Elasmosaurus, members of the Plesiosaur family. They aren't dinosaurs, but marine reptiles that shared the oceans with them about 75 million years ago.
Ichthyosaurs, one of the dominant marine reptiles of the Jurassic seas. Although they look a bit like dolphins, they're not mammals at all. They're reptiles, closer to lizards and snakes. They could reach speeds over...
Swimming past us is Liopleurodon, a marine reptile that patrolled warm seas about 160 million years ago. Wow. It could reach lengths of over 20 feet, powered by those 4 strong flippers.
The animal gliding past
rescue is Tylosaurus, one of the largest mosasaurs of the late Cretaceous seas. Unlike older restorations, it wasn't built like a crocodile. It's more like a gigantic